Welcome back to another awesome Reddit roundup where we're diving into the nitty-gritty of YouTube monetization with the hot question, how much do you earn with Shorts? I've pulled some killer insights from a thread on Reddit, partnered YouTube, and let me tell you, the numbers and experiences are all over the place. From pennies per 1,000 views to thousands in a month, we're gonna unpack how creators are making, or not making, bank with YouTube Shorts. So, grab a drink, kick back, and let's get into the real deal behind those quick viral clips. Starting strong with our first take, this creator's not holding back on their disappointment. They're pulling in just $15 a month from Shorts, compared to a whopping $7,800 a month from long-form content. They ditched Shorts ages ago, calling it a straight-up waste of time. Ouch, harsh start. Let's see if the next person's got a different vibe. Coming in at 2, we've got a creator who's making bank with long-form but isn't sold on Shorts either. They're raking in $4,000 to $11,000 a month with long videos. And while they tried Shorts, they agree it's a waste if you're trying to live off them alone. Instead, they use Shorts as a promo tool to drive new viewers to their long-form stuff. Smart move, right? Let's roll into the next story. 3's dropping some serious stats that might make you rethink the Shorts game. Their RPM, or revenue per mila, varies wildly by audience location. If a short goes viral in a place like India, they're getting a measly $0.01 per 1,000 views, but in the US, it jumps to about $0.40. They've got a short with 136 million views that only made just over $1,000, while another with 6 million views also hit $1,000 due to better demographics. Location matters. What's the next insight? At 4, we've got a side-by-side comparison to chew on. This creator's got a short with 85,000 views netting them $9.24, while a recent long-form video with just 5,500 views pulled in $9.41. Shorts might get more eyes, but the payout per view is peanuts compared to long-form. Eye-opening, huh? Let's keep this going. Number 5's got a solid haul from January to share. They earned about $1,000 from around 5 million views, mostly from Shorts. Sure, it's less money per view, but they point out it can be easier to rack up those views with Shorts. Quantity over quality payout, maybe? On to the next one. 6 is all about timing with their Shorts earnings. For them, the initial burst of views doesn't earn squat, but if the algorithm picks up a short again, like 6 months later, those later views start bringing in revenue. It's just pennies, but it's something. Patience pays, I guess. Who's up next? 7's got an RPM that's a bit higher, but still shows the struggle. Theirs sits at 0.15 cents per 1,000 views, and they mention it fluctuates a lot. To hit a high RPM like 0.30 cents, you need a heavy US audience. They talked to a creator with 0.25 cents RPM who had 78% US viewers. So, 0.30 is totally doable if your crowd's in the right place. Let's see what else we've got. 8's adding to that location point with a quick nod. They say even countries like Australia, Canada, and New Zealand can boost your RPM to a decent level, not just the US. Good to know there's more than one sweet spot. What's the next tidbit? 9's keeping it real about the purpose of Shorts. They barely make anything from them, but they're not in it for ad revenue. Shorts are all about engagement and exposure, plus they bump up your total view count, which looks great when pitching to sponsors. Strategic thinking right there. Let's move along. 10's got 2 monetized Shorts channels to talk about. Their highest total earnings were $1,000, and the lowest was $500. Not huge numbers, but it shows there's something to be made if you stick with it. Before I share these last 10, be sure to smash subscribe if you love learning about money stuff. 11's got a range that's tied to their audience. Their RPM on Shorts hovers between $0.20 and $0.30, thanks to a 75% US audience. Location's clearly a big deal for those rates. Let's slide into another perspective. 12's showing the gap between Shorts and long-form in stark numbers. Their RPM on Shorts is $0.10 to $0.15, while long videos pull in $4.50 to $5.50. With a mostly UK-based audience, it's clear long-form pays way better per view. Dang, that's a difference. Onward. 13's wondering why some stick with Shorts if the pay sucks. They've heard creators say they make nothing, so why not post on Twitter or TikTok instead to earn there? Fair question, let's see the response to this. 14's got the answer to that query, and it's a bummer. They say TikTok, Meta, and Twitter only pay Americans for content. If you're Canadian, for example, you're out of luck with monetization on those platforms. Tough break for international creators. What's next? 15 doubles down on the low payout across platforms. They point out that even on Twitter and TikTok, the pay is garbage anyway, so it's not worth the switch for many. Yikes, slim pickings. Let's keep digging. 16's got a layered RPM that adds up nicely. Their AdSense Shorts RPM is between $0.19 and $0.21, plus Shorts music deals RPM between $0.20 and $0.24, landing them at around $0.40 total RPM. Not bad when you stack those revenue streams. Who else has numbers to share? 17's got a crazy contrast to drop. On YouTube, their Shorts RPM is $0.50, but on Facebook Reels, they're pulling in $4,000 a month. That's a massive jump on a different platform. Let's see more of these wild stats. 18's got a big win to brag about. Their RPM was around $0.25 to $0.30 for most of their shorts in the last quarter of 2024, thanks to a niche with older folks into politics. They made a whopping $44,000 in November from shorts alone, plus another $40,000 from music ad revenue. Talk about hitting the jackpot with the right audience. Let's check out the next big reveal. 19's got a bittersweet story with some hard numbers. Their highest viewed short racked up 3 million views, but only netted them $445. Compare that to their 20-ish long-form videos with over 1 million views each, earning $7,000 to $8,000. They call shorts a waste of time for revenue, but admit they're a solid way to grab new exposure fast. Fair trade-off, maybe? On to our last one for now. 20's bringing in a huge haul to wrap this batch. They pulled in $12,991 in January from shorts on one of their channels. That's a serious payday, showing that with the right content or luck, shorts can deliver big bucks for some creators. What a note to end on! So there you go, folks. 20 raw and real takes from Reddit on how much creators are earning with YouTube Shorts, from next to nothing to 5-figure months. Are you shocked by the low RPMs or inspired by the big wins? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you vibed with this roundup, and let's keep chatting. I've got more responses to share if you're hungry for the full 30, so let me know, and catch you in the next one.